now the only way to get that club back to the ball is I'm gonna have to either spin my body really hard, which is really hard to repeat, or I can just snap my wrist back and somehow try to get the club face back to square. So have you ever been told in a golf lesson, or maybe even read in a magazine or seen in a video, that when you swing the golf club, you should swing it from toe up to toe up? Or if you've been slicing the golf ball, have you ever been told maybe by some golf instruction to rotate the hands and rotate the arms and close the club face? Well, my guess is that probably didn't work too well for you, and today I'm here to tell you exactly why it doesn't work. And the best part is I'm going to show you what you should be doing. I'm PGA teaching professional Todd Kolb, and you know, slicing the golf ball, starting the golf swing, you know, in a good spot, these are common things that we talk a lot about in golf instruction. And I can tell you this, that this toe up to toe up, I mean, I see it all the time. I got to be honest, early in my career, you know, I probably even taught some of that. The typical stuff of, you might have even done this. I don't know, I'm not trying to pick on you if you've done it, but where you put your feet together and you kind of go toe up on the backswing, you go toe up and to toe up. Now, anytime, it was thin to begin with. Anytime I do that, I always hit them a little thin, and I always think to myself, okay, well, if the club face has got a ton of rotation in it this way, I mean, is it ever actually square to the target? How do I actually hit a straight shot? I mean, even when I do that drill, and I see people do it, sometimes they'll hook it, sometimes they'll slice it, they're all over the darn map. So, what should we actually be really doing? Well, here's what I like to do, and then I call this the vertical line swing, is that I like to focus on the takeaway and specifically the direction of the arms. We're going to talk about that, and also the club face. So when you're set in there, here's what traditional coaching would tell you. You set up, okay, number one is they tell you to get your lead arm inside, which I don't really like at all because it restricts movement, hip turns, tough on your back, all these types of things. But they get it in here and then they get the toe up. So you can see it right there. So from this position right here, all right, now the only way to get that club back to the ball is I'm gonna have to either spin my body really hard, which is really hard to repeat, or I can just snap my wrist back and somehow try to get the club face back to square. What I'd like to see you doing is actually when you swing the club back, take it back right here, okay, and get your hands working, get your lead arm working a little more straight back, vertical line swing. That's where we got the name right there. That's where I came up with this. Right there, but also the club face, make sure that the club face is at about a 45-degree angle. I call that the vertical line swing, square club face. Vertical line swing, square club face, right there. See, now from this position right here, I can just go ahead and rotate through. There's no rotation, super easy to repeat. So for those of you out there who, you know, you don't have a lot of time to practice, you can't get to the range, you know, 3-4 days a week and hit a bunch of balls. You've got to have a system that doesn't require a lot of practice. And so this is what it does in the vertical line swing. So here's what I like to do. I go ahead and just swing it right back to here. Lead arm going straight back because it's eventually going to go vertical. Club face, 45-degree angle, and I'll make a couple of those. And then I'm just going to go ahead and hit a shot. And you tell me, I'm going to do vertical line swing system, and I'm going to do old traditional. You tell me which one looks easier to repeat. Here's the vertical line swing. Right there. Okay, see it down the line. Boom. All right, just a little swing right here. And also I'm at a nice 45-degree angle on the forward swing right there. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. Perfectly straight, a little bit of a divot, solid contact, no flip, no rotation, easy to repeat. Now, I'm gonna try traditional. Get set up, I'm gonna go toe up, all right, backswing, arms in deep, toe up, arms around. I don't know where this is going, but we'll give it a shot. Okay, you could even hear it. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it was relatively straight, but it was weak, a little right, didn't have the same feel in the club face, and I can guarantee if I did it again, the next one would probably go to the left. So, if you're the type of golfer who doesn't get a lot of chance to practice, which is the vast majority of us, you've gotta have a system, you gotta have a golf swing that's easy to repeat. That's the whole premise behind this deal. Vertical line swing, super easy to repeat. So, set in here. I'm going vertical early. I'm going straight back. I'm gonna go vertical. And my club face now, as we're focusing on right here, 45-degree angle, traditional, open, flip, vertical line swing, square, right down the line. Okay, so when you head to the golf course, here's what I want you to do next time. I want you to make a couple swings, just little ones, right to here, back and forth, see that? Then I'm gonna add to it. I'm gonna go a little longer up, vertical, and then down the line. Go ahead and step in there, give a little rehearsal. Oh yeah, solid, square, baby draw, easy to repeat. So the reason you could be slicing the golf ball, the reason you could be struggling with your contact is because you're trying to do traditional. You're trying to go toe up to toe up, when the truth of the matter is you got to go vertical line swing, square club face, 45-degree angle on the takeaway, so you can go down the line with that square club face. If you do that, your contact's going to improve. Probably actually start hitting a few baby draws, and the best part is you're going to start hitting more quality golf shots.